Greetings, gamers! I'm Shoot Kapow, and I'm here with some idiots that I picked up off the street again. And today we're going to be ranking Kirby copy abilities, many of which we don't really know anything about because we haven't played the games they're from. Let's go.
You should have left me on that street corner where I was standing.
But I didn't, and now we're going to rank Kirby copy abilities. I already said that part. Anyway, RJ, what say you?
Great input. All right,
Great
let's
input.
go.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. So.
Wait, I haven't introduced myself.
Oh yeah. Who are you?
I'm Dusk.
Yeah, this is Dusk.
I'm this
related.
thing's brother.
Yeah, I'm related to them. But let's see. First off, let's just go here. So we got the tiers, obviously ordered and named very, very well. Obviously,
they're really boring.
So this tier at the bottom is just reserved for abilities we don't really know about and aren't really counting. Then we got basically just F to S. So let's go ahead and start off with Animal. Do either of you know anything about the Animal copy ability?
No.
I have a vague idea. It was only in Squeak Squad,
Yeah.
and it was just Squeak Squad was one of the games where it was just it can only do one or two things. It could do little claw swipes and dig through dirt.
Honestly, I feel like this is kind of an ability that I don't really think I'd pick up, but if I have to use it, then I'd be fine with it. All right, next up, we have Archer, the bane of Kirby Planet Robot True Arena.
For me, it was ESP. I dominated with ESP.
ESP and Archer go kind of crazy. The thing about Archer is you have that little duck thing that you can do. You can hide behind a little prop and you become pretty much just invincible. It's also just a fun ability to use. It has long range, you can charge up the shots, it has dash attacks, stuff like that. It's fun, honestly. It's a fun ability.
I'd
I'd like to put it in A tier.
I'd say bait.
It's a super solid ability, a lot of fun. How about Artist? Artist's an interesting one.
It's silly.
I never used it.
I mean, yeah, it's
If anything,
a little bit boring.
If anything, I had one of the bots be Artist just for the the event bits where you need it for a puzzle.
Yeah, honestly, it's not very fun, and whenever you have to use it, like you said, you can just get one of the star allies.
Yeah,
to do
and you could have done so much with it.
Yeah, it's not the worst, but it's just disappointing. I have no idea what these are.
This one looks kind of like fighter or melee, whatever it's called, but that one's fighter.
That was fighter.
Yeah, because let me look that up.
For now we can go on. Let's take a look at Beam. That one's classic.
Love Beam.
Beam is classic. It's the first one you get.
Yeah, it is classic. A lot of abilities are more fun for me than Beam, but I can't deny that. I gotta respect Beam.
I just like doing the little hovering in the air thing.
Yeah, in Return to Dreamland, when you mash the button, you just get to hover in the air, and it's a lot of fun. You can destroy Wispy Woods, which 15 other abilities can do.
They never should have taken that out.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. There are more fun abilities, but Beam it's classic, it's solid, it's great. Beetle.
Yep.
Solid S tier immediately. Best ability
Beetle,
ever. I love Beetle. I mean, maybe not best, but it's so fun. Obviously, it has a better hover. Got a lot of cool attacks. It's got the grab that you can walk around with. Cool little rapid jab kind of thing. The up attack, which
you get fast fly,
gives you infinite flight. Yeah, fast fly too, which I mentioned. Yeah, Beetle is just so fun all around. It's such a great ability, and I love it so much. It's so much fun to use.
Okay, so the two weird looking ones are Backdrop and Ball. They were only in they're Kirby's Adventure and Nightmare in Dreamland.
Right. Backdrop. Honestly, I don't know, because Backdrop and Suplex
Backdrop was just an early version of Suplex, yeah.
Yeah,
and then Ball.
Backdrop was kind of implemented into Suplex, kind of Burning and Freeze. I don't know where to put those, honestly, because
maybe just make a new tier that's merged into others.
Okay, so we got Backdrop, Burning, and Freeze, I think it's called, and then Ball game from Undertale.
Yeah, it's literally just Kirby turns into a ball and then he bounces everywhere. You have no control over it.
Yeah, Ball was so just like, honestly, Ball was going to be our first F tier probably, because there's no use for it. Like, there's a reason it was only in Adventure and Nightmare in Dreamland, and they just never brought it back. It's because there's not much you can really do with that.
Hang on, while we're at it, where's the like light ability that literally
light.
makes dark?
I think that'll be this one. I'm not too sure.
No, that's like one of the special swords, I'm pretty sure.
It'll be this one. Yeah. Let's put Light also there. Light's gonna be like absolute bottom of the barrel. Light sucks. Only lights up dark areas in Kirby's Adventure. Doesn't do anything anywhere else. But yeah, we can go ahead and move on to a slightly less useless ability in Bell.
Bell's it's good.
Bell's kind of fun, yeah.
It's nice to like get the little multi hits in.
Yeah, the multi-hits are fun. The dash attack is fun. It was like only in Triple Deluxe, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah. Bell was fine, honestly.
Fun.
I mean, I don't even know if I'd like. I don't know if you could put it in the if I have to ability because it's not necessary for anything.
I mean, I just like using it every once in a while.
Yeah,
it's just a fun time.
It's pretty fun. Let's put it at like the top of. I guess
right.
This is this sort of C tier. Bomb. Okay.
Bomb sucks.
Yeah, I've never liked Bomb.
No, okay, Bomb has only ever been fun to me in Forgotten Land after the upgrade.
Honestly, it just doesn't feel that fun to use, honestly. Like, sure, you can like throw the bombs at enemies and drop them on them, but it just never feels entertaining.
Like, you only use like the bowling ball and nothing else.
Yeah, that's
you know how it would be more fun if they were Molotov cocktails.
Let's go.
Okay, you bring back the combination copy abilities from 64.
Oh my gosh, yes. And instead of fireworks, Kirby just throws a Molotov.
Yes.
Right.
It just plays like a gif of Death Road to Canada.
Yeah.
Molotov.
All right, we can put that in the like D tier. Bubble. That one is from
also a Squeak Squad exclusive.
Yeah, Squeak Squad. You like store other copy abilities and things to like have in your little pocket dimension thing, right? And that's kind of all it really does. Bubbles.
I mean, they're like a unique mechanic for Squeak Squad only. I think it's pretty neat.
Yeah, as a unique mechanic for Squeak Squad, it is pretty interesting.
It is just sort of like a short range beam.
Honestly, I kind of feel like I want to put it at the top of D tier, but that's a good place to put it for now. Circus is pretty fun.
Circus is based. I love Circus.
Circus is nice. I like Circus a lot. It's fun to use. Put it at like the bottom of A tier. It's not the best, but it is still really fun. Cleaning too.
Aim a bigger glow up.
For real. Cleaning was so. Why is that?
Cleaning would have been Dying Fire, and then Star Allies came along.
Yep, for real. Cleaning was so much fun in Star Allies, especially since it had like the bluster ability, you actually had to use it for certain sections. Cleaning is so much fun to use in Star Allies, especially since they implemented like the Dreamland 2 and Dreamland 3
animal buddies.
Yeah, it's just such a nice ability, honestly. Cooking. Okay, insta-use abilities.
This is the best. That's the best insta-use.
Yeah, cooking is
very nice.
But
I'd still put it at just pretty fun.
Yeah.
I think it's cool that when you're playing as Kawasaki and Star Allies, he gets his own moveset.
Yeah, that's really nice. It's a fun one. It's classic, of course. It's like more classic than Mike and Crash, since it was like older, you know. And
yeah, it was.
I mean, it was Final Smash too. Yeah. The fact that it gives you food is also nice.
Yeah. I mean, I've never actually like used cooking, I don't think, but it just makes me think of in Kirby 64.
Oh, the fridge.
Yeah, the fridge
ability.
Where you would combine ice and like electricity or chalk or whatever.
I kind of wish those were on
and
here.
you would just turn into a fridge.
They brought that back in Star Allies. It was.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Did.
That's the only good thing about Artist.
What is this?
That's copy from Star.
Copyright. Yeah, that's
after. Like it just exists for like a very situational use in co-op that can easily just be mitigated by playing the game.
Yeah, it's completely useless on Kirby, and it's very situational on like the actual allies. Crash. Crash is a fun ability.
Yeah, but it's
Okay,
It's never
it-
something I want
I-
to get rid of my ability for.
yeah,
I-
it's just there.
Well, if I'm coming up, if I know a boss is coming up,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
fun to
Yeah,
just
yeah.
shoot it.
It's very, very fun to
Um,
just use
also-
Crash on a boss.
Especially if it or if it's
I
like a room that's just filled with enemies.
Yeah, that's fun. It's a fun ability is the thing, but it's never
I do
something
love
that I
using
want
Time
to.
Crash.
Yeah, it's never something that I want to ditch my ability for. I'd probably go ahead and put it like below Bell, and I'll put Mike above it because you can use it 3 times, and it's just funnier, you know.
Yeah.
Cupid. I've never actually
Cupid?
used Cupid, but the fact that it kind of evolved into Archer is kind of cool.
You were like constantly flying. It was super slow, I think. So
Probably like below Artist, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Cutter. Cutter is
my man,
classic.
Cutter.
I know you like Cutter.
I like Cutter a lot.
Yeah. Cutter's never really been my thing, but it's, it is a classic.
Yeah.
Like it's same as Beam. Like there's other abilities I'd
Yeah.
want more.
Yeah.
But like
Like it's not
Cutter.
as that's the thing. It's not as like good as Beam, but I would still say it's a lot of fun to use.
Yeah.
Especially in like Dreamland, like Return to Dreamland, where you can cut ropes and stuff, and especially when you get to use Final Cutter, it's just so much fun.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Yeah, the Doctor ability.
Doctor.
My favorite
is
thing to do with
so
Doctor-
Stupid, and I love it.
It's so goofy. My favorite thing to do with Doctor is like the like kind of like special attack that has like random effects. That one's fun. Doctor is just so goofy, and the fact that it works so well.
It's the same thing as Circus, but I like it a little less than Circus.
Honestly, I like it a little more than Circus, is the thing. Well, no. Circus is more fun for like getting around. I'll put it a little below Circus, but yeah. It's still a fun ability up there. ESP. Okay. I feel like we've got a little bit of a bias towards ESP because Earthbound, but it is also like a really fun ability with the teleport, and
Like there's not much to it. There's 2 things to do.
there's 2 things
But
to do, but those
they're
things
just
are
so
really
good.
fun.
Well, 3 if you include the counter,
Oh yeah, that's true.
which I cheesed Trurina with the counter. So
Yeah. It's a really fun ability to use, and I think that kind of surpasses the fact that it only has like the 3 attacks. If it had
Like-
more,
I would love to see them add like another thing or 2 to it in the next game.
yeah, for sure. Like, especially if they kind of merged in like more references to Earthbound, putting in more powers to like reference the actual PSI attacks. Like, if you could maybe even like charge up some kind of Starstorm kind of thing. Like, if you had an attack that you
Okay,
could charge
wait,
up
you
and
know
it's
the thing
full
that-
charge, like rain stars from the sky around you, that'd be so cool.
You know the thing that the Robobot armor could do, where it would just like summon like the energy balls and then would just rain them down. And
Yeah.
it's like a charge thing.
Yeah, that'd be super, super cool. As it stands, though, I think ESP is still like a lot of fun. I don't know if I'd put it above Cutter. I probably would. I'd put ESP above Cutter. ESP is a lot of fun to use. Festival.
And
Festival is kind of like the same vein as Crash and Mike.
I don't like Festival.
It's less
it's
classic. It's less like bombastic as
There's no point to it when you already have the other 3.
just like kind of below Crash, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think it's even that high.
I guess, yeah. Just like high D tier, I guess, but Fighter though. That
Fighter, love
is going to
Fighter.
be.
Yep. Fighter is it.
Do we
Fighter's
put it
great.
above Beetle though?
Mm,
Because, well, yeah, we put it above Beetle. Fighter
Oh.
is so much fun.
It's
All
got
the
a-
attacks you
It's got
can
a little
do,
bit of everything.
like you have ranged attacks, you have up close attacks, you have stuff that can do a lot of damage, stuff that can get you around. It's so much fun to use in like any situation, and especially if you can like master it, it's incredible. Fighter is so good. And then Fire.
Fire is based.
Pretty
Fire
fun,
is-
pretty
It's
fun.
a classic. It's based.
Fire is so based, yeah.
Alright.
I'd put it
We-
like maybe
Let's put it above Archer. Fire's a very nice ability. Like you can get around fast with a fireball kind of thing. You can,
toaster.
Basic,
yeah.
but it's dang good.
It's yeah. That's the thing. Like it's probably one of the most basic abilities, but it does its job really well. Ghost. There's
Ghost.
not much.
Ghost
really does
Ghost
right.
was just you can possess enemies and
Yeah.
use their attacks, and there's just like no real point to doing that.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a
Right.
gimmick that they put in, and there's no real point to like using it.
Because it was a reward for something in the game.
Yeah, kind of like UFO, but not as cool as UFO. Honestly, let's put it at the top of F tier. It's just not. Well,
Okay, Hammer's an
let's
SD.
put it below Bomb. Hammer
Hammer's
is Hammer above or below Fighter? Is the thing.
Below
Top.
Fighter.
It's top.
I
It's top.
honestly, I'm not that big of a fan of Hammer. Like, I mean, it's cool, but you know.
I love Hammer.
Yeah, Hammer's so much fun to use.
Great.
The fact that you don't get it as like it's used kind of sparingly compared to other abilities, but
And then
when
my
you do get to use it, it's a
special
lot of
thing.
fun.
And it's actually good.
Yeah, it is actually
Yeah.
like really
You
good
actually
too.
want to have it in the few chances you actually get a chance for it to use it.
Yeah, it's strong and it's nice. You can like get around with it too, and it has strong attacks. Not as it's definitely not like as enjoyable to use as fight. Well, it's more enjoyable to use than Fighter, I feel like, but I feel like it's less
fast.
useful, and especially in Triple Deluxe in the DDD mode where you can actually like do a whole bunch with it, like in
You can
terms
use
of
it for
utility.
cannon.
Yeah, high jump level is of course going
Yeah.
right at the top of high jump level. Well, I've grown to have a certain respect for high jump, but it's still not my favorite ability at all.
I don't like high jump.
I could not give you an opinion on it if I tried. Like, I
Yeah.
don't care.
High jump is just like, it's one thing is jumping high.
It
And
just annoys me.
yeah, like, and the fact that they designed levels around it is cool, but the fact that you have to ditch your already, like, the ability you already have that could be cooler for just ability jump high, I don't know, I respect it, and I admit that it is fun to use in certain contexts, but not a whole lot. Ice, though. Ice is a lot of
Based.
fun.
Love ice.
Ice is very, 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 very cool. I'm very funny. Please subscribe. I kind of feel like I do like it. It's very fun.
Ice is my jam.
Do a lot of cool stuff with it. It does insta-kill a lot of like basic enemies. I want to put it somewhere around like here to here. I feel like I like it more than Circus and Doctor.
I don't like it more than Circus. I like it more than Doctor.
Yeah, we can just put it in between those two.
Yeah, let's put it in between them. Jet is fun. Jet is a fun ability to use, but I don't know if I want to put it like up here. I'd probably like put it around here, like
Yeah.
above Cutter, but below ESP.
Laser is it's top. I don't like it's nothing.
Yeah, Laser
It's a
Laser is
nothing
kind of just an ability that's there. You shoot the laser and it bounces off of things, and that's kind of all it's really used for.
Like there's a reason it was only ever in the first game to have copy abilities.
I feel like they were just kind of throwing things against the wall, and some of them stick, and some of them were laser. I don't know if I want to put it down there, but I'd put it above Ghost, because it was at least kind of fun to use whenever it had stages designed around it. Probably actually put it above Bomb, too. Leaf is interesting.
Leaf is mid.
Yeah, it's mid. It's
kind of mid.
Fine.
it's okay, but you know, it's
It's
just nothing it has that isn't done better anywhere else.
pretty much the only thing I like about it. At least in Return to Dreamland, is when you would push the A button and go into your like guard pose.
Oh, yeah.
And it would like you would just be a bush.
Yeah, that was fun. There are other abilities to do that, especially like nowadays we have sand that can do that, and then you can like jump out of it, and that's really cool. Honestly, there's nothing that Leaf really does that other abilities don't do better, but it's not bad enough to really justify putting it below like C tier, but I'm gonna put it below Animal. I'm gonna put it above Animal. Okay, Magic. What does Magic do again?
I don't know. I feel like
Okay, I think in Amazing Mirror it was like a one-time thing, and then in Squeak Squad they turned it into a full ability.
I feel like Magic was... I watched a video, like, last night, actually, or something, about, like, someone ranking all the Kirby copy abilities. Yeah, they talked about Magic. Apparently it, like, had some uses, but it just wasn't, like, fleshed out enough. I don't know. Do we just put it in the... I don't know,
guess so,
tier?
since none of us know enough about it.
Yeah. What is this ability? Ooh, I know what this is. This is Mini, and it sucks.
Mini
that's-
Mario.
Yeah, it's
the-
like
the
the
mini
mini mushroom, except like 100 times worse. You can't inhale. It wears off when you go through doors. It's literally only used for certain puzzles. Like, you can't do anything with... You can't even, like, float. It's used for certain puzzles to, like, get through areas. Then it just disappears when you go through a door. It's awful. I'd actually probably put it below Ball. Because at least Ball can be, like, kind of silly sometimes. Mini sucks. That's the takeaway here.
Okay, so the sword one is the final boss ability in Amazing Mirror. So
I've never actually,
Metal?
like, beaten Amazing Mirror. I guess let's just,
I
like...
haven't even played it.
Yeah. So let's just put it there.
Um,
Metal is, yeah, you're just, like, heavy. You can, like, roll down slopes. You can...
Like
you,
rock.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
like, don't,
it's
you don't,
like
you're not
you're really
damaged.
slow, but you're invincible.
Yeah, you're really slow, but you're invincible. Like, you can fly with it, but it's very, very, very slow. It just slows down the pace of the game a whole bunch, and I don't think that's, like...
That sounds like actually infuriating.
Yeah. It has uses, but not enough to, like, justify actually using it. Mirror is a lot of fun, though. Mirror was very, very, very enjoyable in Planet Robot.
But yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I'd probably put it...
I'd say above Archer.
Yeah,
Below
well... I don't know. I don't really... I like Archer a whole lot. I'd say... I've never, like, used Mirror a whole bunch, more than, like, these abilities. But I definitely like it more than Beam. Would we want to, like, compromise, say...
Yeah,
Like-
above Cleaning. I like it more than Cleaning.
Okay. Yeah. Mirror was fun. It had a cool dash, cool attacks. Like, reflecting projectiles was fun. Just, like, a lot of really cool stuff. Rocket was...
Rocket was an Amazing Mirror.
Yeah, Amazing Mirror, like, you just, like, turn into a rocket, you fly up, and you kind of, like...
Yeah. Which, like, again, in a game, I don't know why I'm saying again, but in a game about exploration, being able to just, like, move freely like that, really fast, is gonna be pretty dang good.
Yeah, I feel like it's an ability that you would use if you, like, had to. Pretty cool. Above Animal, probably. Needle.
I do not like Needle.
Okay.
I did like Needle.
Apologies
the
to any Needle enjoyers out there.
Yeah, I only like Needle and
Oh,
Forgotten Land,
that-
honestly.
Yeah, Forgotten Land is the only good Needle.
Yeah, because taking Forgotten Land into account, you can just, like, roll around with the needles out, and it's a whole lot of fun. I'd probably put it...
We could put it like, maybe like below Leaf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because, like, taking all the games into account, there's only, like, one game where Needle's actually fun, but, that one game it is fun in kind of balances it out to C tier. Ninja's cool. Ninja's really cool.
Ninja-
I'd definitely put it above ESP, I think.
Ninja,
Really?
marry me. Love Ninja.
It's always Ninja's always been like
I love
I don't know,
Ninja.
it just slows the game down for me. I don't know. I still think it's fun. Like, pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a fun ability, for sure. Would I put it above ESP? I don't actually know, is the thing. Because it has cool attacks, like, it's a dash attack, the... Stop moving my hand.
Why am I here if you're not going to take my decisions into account?
Fine. I'll put it up. I'll compromise. I'll put it at the top of B tier. It's a fun ability.
At least put it at the bottom of A tier.
Mhm.
I will
Top-
accept
you're
nothing
hurting.
less.
Top of B tier. That's where it's gonna end up. What is this ability? Is that gonna be like
That's-
Canvas Curse?
It was, yeah, that I don't know.
I don't know what this ability is.
It was a one use. It was an insta use. You could only get it from like inhaling specific attacks that only like 2 bosses have.
Oh wow. Like, it's an instant ability, but you can, like, get it very, very rarely. I'd probably put that below Laser. I kind of feel like we should move Bomb up.
Yeah,
Let's put it above
it's
Kisa.
not that bad.
Yeah.
I think it should be above Artist.
Yeah, above Artist. Probably... not above Bubble. Okay,
Parasol?
Parasol.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, Parasol's kind of mid,
it-
honestly.
It's
Like-
boring.
But I still love it though.
I mean, pretty much the only part about it that the only parts about it that I like are I mean, I like the little floaty thing. I think it's silly, and I like that you like in Return to Dreamland where you could like grab enemies and like put them on top of the parasol.
Oh yeah, that was fun. The little grab. Parasol is an ability that I would use if I had to, but it's not one I super enjoy using. I'll put it above
Crash.
Needle, probably. Yeah. Well, yeah, let's put it above Crash. That's fine. Plasma.
It's like a gray area of fusion, because they
Yeah.
kind of morphed it with Spark, and
Yeah,
then they
it's
just
kinda-
ended up getting back in Star Allies for some reason.
Yeah. Because its main attack, you know, Dusk, the where you shake the controller with Spark and it kind of like
Oh, yeah,
the ball.
yeah.
That was kind of Plasma's whole thing, and that kind of turned into Spark. But then they brought Plasma back for Star Allies.
I'd say put it in fusion, because it's
Yeah.
the one thing it does.
Go ahead and put it there. Poison. See, poison was kind of
Poison-
just a
Water
like a
got
worse
better.
replacement for water in
No,
Planet
it's
Robobot.
better than water. It's better than water. And
Really?
I will die on this hill. I love it. Might
I
just be
like
the
water.
robot fan.
See, I don't really remember using poison
a
that
little-
much.
You can't do a little goop ball with water, can you?
Oh, that's true.
I never
right.
played Planet Robobot, so
Yeah.
You can tilt the
um,
tower.
Yeah, poison's fun. Yeah.
you know, I'm just sitting here this entire video just being like, Kirby's Epic Yarn, better than all these abilities. Go straight, Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Cargo beep beep. Yeah. Let's just put poison there, above Jet.
Sleep is marry me.
Yeah, sleep is
Bro, sleep.
too good.
It's
No, wait, because they
too
actually gave it a full moveset in spin-off.
I mean, yeah, for real, sleep was. It was used as like an obstacle in certain
Yeah.
puzzles, right?
I guess so.
fun.
And like it can actually be used to like heal you in
Yeah.
Forgotten Land, right?
I feel like it's mostly just like a joke ability though.
It was kind of a gag ability that became more of its own full thing
Yeah.
later on.
No, literally, yeah, there's an entire moveset for it in Kirby Battle Royale. It prioritizes like he's like it's like he's in a pillow fight, and then there's a move that heals you if you don't move because you fall asleep and start dreaming about eating cake.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
The best. It's going above festival for that, for real. Smash
I
Bros.
love cake.
That is going
Smash
to be
Bros. is Mar-
our
Marion.
first S tier in a while. I'm gonna put it below Fighter, below Hammer because it's used in less games and it's less obtainable in those games. But it is super fun to use.
It's so fun.
It's so nice. Like you get Hammer Flip, you get Final Cutter, up B.
He even gets freaking neutral air, which is
Yeah,
I think called the Twinkle Star. Like its canon name is the Twinkle Star. And
that's
the pause
great.
menu.
Smash Bros is a very nice ability. If it was actually more accessible, it'd probably be at the top,
Yeah.
honestly. Spark is also
Spark.
really nice.
Yeah, I like Spark.
Based.
I kind of
Top
want to
of based.
Yeah, I would probably put it in S tier if it's like main powerful ability, like so. You know, you can charge up Spark and it gets like that field around you that you can kind of like just run into enemies. It does damage to them and you can shoot it. You have to charge that up by either like mashing the directional sticks, or when you have motion controls, you can like shake the controller.
It's just Return to Dreamland.
Yeah, like in Return to Dreamland Deluxe, I've been shaking the entire Switch to activate that, and like it's a fun ability is the thing, but it's just like the actual way you effectively use it.
No,
Top
my
of base,
favorite thing, I think I did this with you when we were playing through it years ago. I like hopped on your back with it, and then I was just shaking while you
Oh
ran.
yeah, that was great, man. It's such a fun ability, you know. Spear is
Based.
Yep,
Spear
totally.
faced.
Spear is so
great.
fun. I wish they put it in more games.
It only
And I
only
mean,
exists to have
Bandana
give
D.
us Bandana D, but it gave us
Oh.
Bandana D. Okay, Spider.
Yeah, wait, hold on. We haven't like
Sorry.
finished
Based.
Spear. Yeah, Spear's really good, but where do we
Probably
put
like,
it?
I guess below Archer.
Well,
Yeah, let's
Archer.
put it below Archer because it's less accessible than a lot of like really nice abilities. But
Spider's
it's so much fun. Spider's, well, I liked Spider honestly. I liked
Like,
Spider quite a bit. Like
I never I never used it much, and it's only been in Star Allies.
Yeah,
I
like
do like that its moveset was given to Taranza, because he's my boy.
yeah. I'd put it at the top of C tier probably. Like it was kind of fun to use. The fact that it was only in one game hurts it, but like it had that trampoline attack. It had some other cool attacks. I can't really remember right now,
Yeah,
but it was fun.
You could
Staff.
throw them all around. Staff is pretty fun.
Donatello TMNT?
Like,
Staff is fun. To put
You could
below
Scrooge
ninja, 'cause
McDuck on that thing.
Staff was kind of like the replacement for Spear in Star Allies. You can like staff boing, which is fun. It has like combo attacks too.
I think the range of Spear is better,
Yeah.
but Staff is like strangely mobile, and that's fun.
Yeah, that's super enjoyable. Rock is
I think it's
kind of
pretty
mid.
I think
honestly.
it's pretty fun.
Yes.
I mean, it's
If I have to.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I'll put it actually
Nah.
probably above. No,
Nah.
below
It's
Mike.
like middle of the road.
I'll put it above Parasol, because like you can use it for some stuff. Like I've recently learned it's good in
Okay.
boss fights, and
I think it's points for the Easter eggs in the.
oh
and the-
yeah, that's true. Yeah, we can put it above Bell for that. That's for the Easter eggs. But yeah.
Let's not go that far.
Okay, Suplex. Oh, Wrestler isn't on here also, but Suplex is fun. Suplex, that's the thing. Fighter does have the grabs, but Suplex has the dashes. Like, you can dash, grab certain enemies. Like, in boss fights, you can down attack and, like, do multi-hits. I don't think it's as useful as Fighter, though, and it's kind of, like, overshadowed in that regard. I'll put it... Do we want to put it, like, above Crash or something?
Sword space.
Sword is
Yeah.
based, yeah. Sword is like a classic ability, and it's
If you say sword is bad, you're lying.
yeah, for real.
Like you're
'Cause,
lying
like,
yourself.
Yeah.
Sword is just like it's a solid ability, and like that's what it's meant to be, and that's what it is. Where do we put it? Like above beam or something?
I say it
put it
above clean.
Above cleaning?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Throw Pokemon?
Do we? It's throw fusion because like that was kind of put into suplex too, right?
Fusion.
Yeah. Tornado.
Tornado
is
mine is
I
forgotten.
hated
Land.
Tornado.
yeah. Well, that's because you were bad at the game, so skill issue.
Shut up!
No, I'm with him on this one. Tornado was bad until Forgotten Land.
Eh.
It sucked.
Honestly,
And I didn't play Forgotten Land, so...
Tornado can be used to great
It's
effect
really
in like
fun in
boss
Forgotten Land.
fights, but it's way too hard to control for me, honestly, because
Like they really tightened the mobility on it.
yeah,
can
that's the thing, is its mobility makes it hard to use in like actual levels. It's not really fun to use in levels, and you can use it in boss fights to like do a lot of damage, but it's hard to like actually get them on the boss. Like
No, Forgotten Land alone makes me want to put it at like the bottom of pretty fun.
yeah, let's put it there. Like
I'm telling you, Dusk, they fixed it.
it's a good ability,
Oh,
but
I'll believe you.
it's a good ability, but it feels like just unfun to use. Triple Star, where do we put it? Because it's like a boss ability.
They say we put it in, huh?
Yeah. Boss ability, go burr.
UFO, marry me.
UFO from,
From
Kirby's Epic Yarn?
Oh, okay. Yeah, UFO is
It's
it's a pretty cool ability. It's nice. In Kirby's Adventure, like you couldn't really go out of levels with it, but in Planet Robobot it was really fun.
yeah.
It's just that it was a 100% completion reward, and by that point you couldn't really do anything. But
Unless
if it was,
you wanted to spend money on amiibos.
oh yeah, or the amiibo, right? But yeah, like I feel like if it was more accessible,
I earned it. Okay, it's special to me.
yeah, like getting that UFO for 100% completion felt so nice.
I just like Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Yeah, I feel like we
Like-
can put the UFO copy from Kirby's Epic Yarn in there too to include Dusk. But yeah, it was fun. It was actually really annoying to use an Epic Yarn, but
It was, but it was
I say
silly.
at least based.
yeah,
At least based.
we can. Let's put it at the bottom. Okay.
Water is based. All my homies love water. It keeps us
But
alive.
poison is better.
Water is a fun ability to use, especially like that dash attack. Honestly, Poison has the dash attack, doesn't it? Right?
You can surf with water.
Yeah. The dash attack, honestly, I feel like puts these guys at least at the bottom of based, because that dash attack is just so much fun to use. And I feel like it honestly, Water's little like downward spit attack that lets you kind of like levitate, I feel like that balances out the
And you can make a rainbow.
Final reason Poison is better than Water. It has a final cutter.
Oh.
But with water, you can make a rainbow.
Yeah, if you don't like water, then you're homophobic. I feel like Poison's better for combat. Water's more of an all-around ability, but Poison has better like combat prowess, so we can keep that there. Wheel. Let's see. Wheel's kind of like just horizontal high jump, right? Like,
yeah,
that's all it's really used for. It's more fun than high jump though. Like, and you get the Planet Robobot thing.
Yeah, you get Wheelie Rider, and at the end of Meta Knight's Revenge.
All right, 3 abilities left.
Whip is silly. I love Whip.
I like Whip. It's an ability that I use if I have to.
I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to put it above Stone even, because especially like my thing with Whip is the Whip challenge stage in Return to Dreamland.
Bro, that thing was so hard for me until I could finally get like that one move.
Yeah, the combo moves were so annoying to try to use as a kid, but like now that I can get them like every time, these abilities are so much more fun to use. I like Whip a lot. Whip is probably my favorite mid ability. All right, 2 left. We have Wing first off.
Based.
Wing, top of based. I love Wing so much. Wing is so fun to use.
Pretty fun for me, but you were gassing it up yesterday. So
yeah,
I'll
honestly,
take your word for it.
S tier. Wing, speedrun.
So great. Love Wing.
Kirby task. Go watch a Kirby task. I'll link one in the description. The Kirby's Return to Dreamland task by someone probably like. I'll find the one that I watched, but it's so much fun. Like, so Wing has that dash attack, the Condor head. Then from there you can
dive.
Yeah, you can Condor dive, which kind of loops around, goes straight down, or you can do the other one that sort of like goes down in front of you, and you can combo those together like in a task. You can get the thing to like do them in the perfect order. You can like watching it shred through bosses, shred through levels, like. And fast flap too, like the Wing every frame. I know that's all just like task stuff, but it is super fun to use to like in the actual game because fast flap is so much fun.
I'm also very partial to Wing because it's similar to Meta Knight's moveset.
Yeah, Dusk likes Meta
Knight. Meta Knight.
It's Meta Knight.
I like Meta Knight too. Meta Knight's so based. And then finally, Yo-Yo, another S tier, but where do we put it?
No, top. It is top.
Yeah, that's.
But the Yo-Yo man did not answer. He just kept on yoing.
If the first NES reference doesn't get to be S tier, then this one is the absolute top.
Yeah, that's the thing. We have Earthbound bias, but Yo-Yo is also such a fun ability.
I mean, who doesn't want to hit people with a yo-yo?
I don't know though if I would put Yo-Yo above Fighter because
it's got the down up.
Do it
it's
for
got
the
little
nerds.
spinny. It was his dash in Brawl.
Yeah, I mean, Yo-Yo is fun to use, but I just feel like Fighter has so much utility. It's like, Fighter is Fighter. Yo-Yo is Yo-Yo, but Fighter is Fighter is the thing. I feel like Yo-Yo can be like a very close second, but Fighter is just too good.
But can Fighter walk the dog?
Real.
Yeah,
you guys
but
are gonna
like,
have to fight it out in the Buc-ee's parking lot.
Can Yo-Yo Hadouken, best of 3, Kirby Fighters 2, Yo-Yo versus Fighter.
I don't have Fighters 2.
Well then come over to, wait, hold on. We'll settle this, we'll put them we'll tie them for now. We will tie Yo-Yo and Fighter.
We could give them their own tier.
And then after, either before or after we go to Bronze, because I have my driver's license now, we can do that at some point. But before or after we go to Bronze one time, we can come here, we can play Fighters 2 on the Switch, we can best of 3 Yo-Yo versus Fighter. and I'll let you like learn the game too first. For now, that is the tier list. We have Yo-Yo and Fighter tied for number 1. A lot of very, very, very nice abilities up here. A lot of solid ones here, and then
the rest of them.
But yeah, that was a super fun ability.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe because that help out a bunch, and it's free. It actually is not free. It will cost you all of your money. Please, please subscribe anyway.
Also, go follow me on Twitter at DuskDoesNothing. I'm silly and I scream about turtles and owls.
Yeah, go follow Dusk on Twitter. Follow RJ on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter.
Follow me.
Yeah, all of our Twitter accounts.
No, don't block me.
All of our Twitter accounts will be down in the description. Block Dusk on Twitter.
Sobbing. This is going to be the start of my villain arc.
And go ahead and join my Discord, which will also be in the description. And of course, comment below your incorrect opinions on the Kirby copy abilities because our
opinions are objectively correct.
Objectively correct. Look at all the games we have not played.
Which is most of them.
Very fun.
This is great. Hope I can co-star more episodes in the future.
Yep. That was a fun of it. That was a very fun video.
Stay tuned for sometime in the near or far future when I will get Shoot Kapow to let me commandeer the channel for a probably 1 hour long video on why Kirby's Epic Yarn is the best Kirby game.
Yeah.
Yep. But
April Fool's video.
Yeah, April Fool's video. But we are done now. So until next time, this is Shoot Kapow, over and out.
Later, losers.
Hey, so there were some abilities that were not on the list that we forgot to rank at the end, but I'm going to be up here on the Kirby wiki and I'm going to go through them and rank them. Balloon, no one cares about Balloon, shut up. Drill from Kirby and the Forgotten Land. That is a really cool one. It works really well in 3D. It lets you dig into the ground and move around, as well as perform some other attacks. I never played enough of Forgotten Land to use the upgrades, but I think Drill was pretty cool. I'm going to put it in the pretty fun tier. Ranger, also from Forgotten Land. Ranger is a whole lot of fun. It's a super nice ability. It gives Kirby a gun, obviously. Ranger is also just, apart from being a really funny concept, it's also just a super, super enjoyable ability. All the attacks you can do with it, while there aren't too many, are pretty dang fun, and the range, of course, is very nice. Obviously, I didn't play enough to get the upgrades, but it's still a really fun ability even in space form. Sand from Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Sand is super, super fun. That is going to be going in the S tier, of course. Sand is so good. It shreds through bosses. It has an invincible guard that you can jump out of to do even more damage. It's just so strong and so busted. It's got great defenses and great attacks that it's just so much fun to use and so good alongside that. And it got its own challenge stage too, which was super cool. Mecha from Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, which I didn't see on the list for some reason, but I will talk about here as well. Mecha's kind of mid, honestly. I never see myself really picking it up, and whenever I do, I just never really have that much fun with it. Sure, there's the big laser attack, there's some fun things you can do, but it's not really an ability I really get because it's not super fun to travel with. Sure, it has fast fly, but it's annoying to control alongside other fast flies like with Wing or with UFO or other stuff. It's been done more efficiently in the past, and the things that it does do just aren't really fun enough for me to really justify using it. But it is still a very fun ability, and I'll probably just go ahead and put it in like low B tier. It's an enjoyable ability, but not one I use super often. And then finally we have Wrestler from Kirby Fighters 2. Wrestler is so much fun. It's probably gonna go like top of A tier, bottom of S tier, around that area. It's basically an expansion upon Suplex, but it lets you, like, you get the dash grabs, stuff like downward in the air, letting you pummel opponents really hard. And in the game that it's in, the one game it's in, Kirby Fighters 2, it's so, like, fun to use. Like, you dash around, you grab. It's so enjoyable. It feels so strong, and it's just so much, like, it's so cool. It's a really cool ability. Wrestler is very nice. I like it a lot. With that, that is actually going to be the end of the video. Do all the things. Bye.